got the moment to strike, I don't hesitate. I'm feeling like winning, they spitting the venom, but I got the power, I ain't afraid. I'm in your face, forget tomorrow.
And hello and welcome back to Mountaineer Hardcourt Legends. It's not the pregame, it is the halftime for the Auburn Tigers. And thus far, things are looking good. And I think, fellas, if I remember right, somebody said Stevenson had to have a good game. And he had to come out of his shell. And I'm going to go right off the bat with Tim Kearney there. Say, Timmy, what's going on, man? What's going on with the first half that you saw you liked and did not like?
No, I mean, overall, we're shooting, over 55% from field goals, from 2-point range, and then almost 43% from 3-point range. And the fact that, you got Stevenson hitting a three-pointer and laughing like he's untouchable. And, no, I like that. I mean, if you look overall, we're out rebounding, Auburn. Overall, I like the gel of what's happening here with the team.
What about you, Jay?
Well, obviously, Stevenson came out and he's playing great. Bell has 8 and 4. He's clearly outplayed their big. Their big kind of set the tone of the game. He missed 2 or 3 bunnies in the first 2 or 3 minutes of the game that we took advantage of, got out in transition. And to be honest with you, this game is kind of going how I thought. I thought WVU was going to beat them pretty handily today. Like I said earlier,
you did say that. I will verify it. If they weren't watching in our pregame, you said that you felt unless they were going to start running the court.
Right, and even Charles Barkley, some of those the pace is to our advantage. We just match up pretty well with them, and I think the SEC is used to free flow, running, being athletes. We're putting bodies on them and playing more physical. And then what we've been asking for, Stevenson is being one of the big dogs. If he makes shots like that, and Bell is getting 8 and 4, I think we're going to be pretty good today.
DP, what's your take, buddy?
Yeah, I think they're being patient. I think Auburn went to that little zone, and we got patient on offense. So we saw that we didn't rush anything. We're making shots. Got to continue to make shots. Bell stepped up at the beginning of the game. Now he got to do it the second half also. We just got to keep on doing what we're doing. When we don't make shots, we just can't compound it and miss a shot, turnover, miss a shot, and they're coming down making shots. And the good thing, Auburn's not a real good 3-point shooting team. So if we go 2 for 2, matching 2 for 2, we'll be fine. So I think that's, like Jarrod said, I thought this was a very winnable game because I didn't think Auburn was dynamic as we have as some of the teams in the Big 12.
Well, as you look at this,
field goals. Jarrod, I got to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
I think Toussaint up against Green is a good matchup. I think that's a good call as far as because of size-wise and everything else, and I think that's helped us out too. Because I know that Toussaint he's had 9 minutes, but he's actually and Green's a quick little guy, but I think that's a good matchup.
I agree. I think Toussaint's done a good job on him. I think Kearney did a good job. And also we blitzed the ball screen, so he's having to throw through and over guys. And like I said earlier, the first 3 possessions of the game, we kind of got the ball out of his hands. And their big guy missing those 2 or 3 little bunnies in the paint, it really kind of set us up to kind of get going early. But I agree with you.
Okay, so what about this? 92% for the free throw line, 11 for 12, 80% the last game. What's going on? 17 to 12 in rebounds to an Auburn team that's usually +5 in the rebound department. I mean, that's Darryl. That's pretty big.
Thank God.
That's big. But you have to. This one of the teams where they throw it up on the rim and they go get it. So we're doing a good job of protecting the glass, and keeping the turnovers down. We had a couple of here and there that was bad, but making those free throws, they're concentrating. Sometimes it's just, you got to stay focused through the whole game and get out your own head and make those free throws, and that's what they're doing the last couple of games.
Turnovers wise, we're down. We have 7 turnovers.
So do they. It's 50-50 right now for turnovers.
Yeah. So turnovers we kept low, which is good. Finally, we had a couple stupid ones that I would question, but overall, I think we're taking care of the ball.
How about this? 8 assists so far in the first half. That's pretty darn good right there. And for steals, we have 5. Auburn has 3. So beating WVU, of course. And you know what? So let's get to this. Now, you've seen it in the first half. Tim, what has to keep on going for the Huggins and WVU to go ahead and get the game? Hey, well, what's up, baby? Hey, guys. I'm ready to tropics, baby.
Boom, baby.
Yeah, boom. Did you get back from Hawaii?
Yes, sir.
Very good, brother. Hey, we're going to be talking to you real soon there, but go ahead, Tim. Let's talk about what.
Love you.
Love you too, brother. What do we got to do here?
Well, actually, I mean, we actually have 9 assists, not 8, and we kept the turnovers low. Rebounding, we're out rebounding them. So overall, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about this game. We kept what's his name, the big guy under wraps. Broom.
Broom, yeah.
Yeah, Broom's only got a total of what? He has no points.
I think he kept himself under wraps.
Okay.
He did the same thing last game.
He only has 2 rebounds. So, like I said, I said earlier that it was going to be the big side, as far as the inside game, as far as what we had to do. And so far, we're doing it.
All right, excellent. Okay, so Jay West, what do we got to do, man, in your opinion, to go out and continue with this victory?
To be honest with you, if we don't turn the ball over and give them easy layups, they're going to have problems to score on us because they're relying so much on their little guard. We got good matchups on them. We're going to make them shoot over the top. They're a big guy. I think Bell is more physical, so I don't think he's going to have an advantage. And they don't shoot the 3-ball well. So we just don't turn the ball over and keep executing on offense. Obviously, we can't expect Stevenson to shoot like that again in the second half, but he won't have to. We just got to run our offense. But defensively, they're going to have problems scoring on us if we don't turn the ball over, make them shoot over the top, and just rebound. I think we'll be fine. And like I said before in the pregame, I knew our crowd today was going to be very, very. I knew, and with Charles Barkley in the crowd, I knew our crowd today was going to be very, very influential in how this game was going to go. As Tim Prue, y'all can attest to, when that crowd is coming and humming, guess what? It's hard, buddy. It's hard to come in and win unless you have superior talent. And this Auburn team doesn't have superior talent.
No.
Interesting take.
I agree with that because, I mean, back in the days, and I'm sure, Dale, you remember when UNLV came in there and we beat them on national TV. That crowd, it was a great win for us when they were ranked number 1. And that crowd means a lot to, I know, myself and as well as Jarrod and Darryl as well. I mean, it can change the whole game.
Yeah. Okay, so DP, man, Coach DP here, I'm going to put this on you, is, the team came in hot. I mean, that one game against Texas Tech seemed like it just turned the team around for what it was the first 2 games. How do you go tenderly to approach this to keep that good mojo going?
You tell them it's 0-0. You tell a team it's 0-0. Go out there and first half was the first half. Now it's a new game. So now you come out there and try to do the same things we were doing in the first half. But if not, just stay composed, box out, be efficient on offense, share the ball. I think there's a lot of things a lot of other people are doing. I think James O'Connell came at the end of the game and made some plays, making free throws, and so it's a team effort. So everybody has to step up and just do a little bit more what they did in the first half, but in a good way. I think start the main thing is 0-0. Don't look at the clock. Don't look at the clock when you go back out there. Don't look at the score. The score is 0-0 and play from there.
But why do? I mean, he came in and he only played I don't know, like maybe 4 minutes, but he made a huge impact coming off the bench.
Let the young dogs eat. That's what I keep saying. And I'll tell you this. Not only that, my man Stevenson, there's a prediction. He's going to hit 30 today. 3-0, baby. We will see.
That one shot when he was laying back and 2 people were on him, and I was like, he ain't hit nothing but the net. He's feeling it. Let's hope he feels it, in the second half.
It's 2 different rims.
It's 2 different rims.
It's time for him to go to Parmar stores to go to the lottery. That's what he needs. Today's the day he needs to go to Par Bar and hit that lotto, baby.
I'm gonna follow him and play the same number.
As long as Eric doesn't get the technical.
No,
Hey, we're not going negative. Oh, Mojo. All right, guys. We'll tell you what. We'll see you for the next pregame, man. But that's our first time doing this halftime stuff. It's good to come together, see what's happening, see what they need to do to keep on going, man. Good job. As always, the Legends, we're out of here.
Hey, go Mountaineers. I love the way they're playing in the first half. I tell you what, keep it up in the second half. Just don't go over the cliff. They got to keep it up. That's all.
Mounties out, baby.
Yep.
See you now.